Sure my volume is up. Yep. So waiting for everybody to pop in. Hi, hi. Yeah, I know I started 5 minutes early, but hi, Shelby. How are you, darling? That's good, hon. I'm just waiting for some other people to pop in so I can ask everybody questions. Hi, again, to Zoe. It's a good thing my husband woke up when he did, because when he woke up, it was about 1:45. That's why I said 2:30, because he actually ended up waking me up. I looked at the time, I'm like, oh crap, I'm supposed to go live in like 15 minutes. And that's when you messaged me too, Zoe. I was hoping to have my new books by now, but maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get it halfway through the live. Who knows? What? Whatever. Hi, Leslie. How are you, honey? Okay, so Zoe gave me the idea actually. So we can either finish my dragon page, my Disney inspired dragon page, or I have other options that you guys can help me choose to color on this live. So there's this one here, which is the Cyclops. Whoops, let me zoom out just a touch if I can. Oh my goodness. The phone doesn't want to zoom out today. Hang on, guys. Sorry. Anyways, I can't zoom them out anymore for some reason. It's being difficult. So I have my little Cyclops from Mythical Miniatures that we can color from 50 Mythical Miniatures. There is this one here, Bagpuss from the Cat 22 book that I have. There's also this one here with the little fairy in the tub. Or there is Little Red Riding Hood by Tyson Art we can do. I would base her in alcohol marker and shade in pencils, of course. Hi, Dawn. So those are the options. Little Red Riding Hood, the little Cat 22 Bagpuss. There's the fairy one and then the Cyclops from the Mythical Miniatures. Or we can finish my dragon page if you want. What do you guys want to see? Let me know in the comments which one you want me to keep working on, my dragon or any of these 3 pages we can work on. Or 4 pages, whatever one you guys prefer. I can continue on with my dragons if you guys want. Or am I going to have to choose a page here? Okay. Sounds good, Zoe. Alright, might as well finish the dragons. Not much left to go to begin with, but, you know, we can work on those and cross our fingers that maybe my books will be here. So, where are all, sorry guys, just grabbing all my all these greens, and this is for the jasmine one, I think. For my Pete's Dragon, and the Bell one is this right here. Just putting some stuff away here. Oh. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it, girl. I'm hoping, I'm praying. Oh, the purple is for this guy here. Oh, I threw my purple back. I think. No, I didn't. I got it. Okay. So, yesterday we were finishing off little Mr. Pete from Pete's Dragon. So, all I have to do is the pink on him. That's what I'm going to have left. How is everyone today? Willow got some new toys yesterday, so if you hear any squeaking, it's because it kind of snapped off the other day. I didn't even feel it snap to be honest. It just kind of, I looked down and I was like, my nail is gone. So yeah, it just kind of, I think it was like when I was pulling up my pants or something, it just popped. So yeah, so hey, at least I got most of my nails still on. Usually they're not still on. They're usually gone by now. But when I was younger, I used to literally pick at them. I couldn't have long nails. It drove me crazy. I used to pick at them. My mom would pay the money to get my nails done, and then I would just try to bite them off. Yay, Leslie! I'm patiently waiting. Patiently. It's funny, I got 3 books coming, which is the new Camelia Angelkova's book, the space-themed miniatures, and then I have the Fairy Homes by Jade Summer, and I also have the R.J. Hampson book coming. Well, 2 of them are coming from one carrier and the other is coming from another, which is, I'm like, why not put them all 3 together? But hey, I guess they're coming from different places apparently. So 2 of the books are coming from one place and the one is coming from another. So whatever, I said. I just think it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous when, they send a huge box for, something so tiny. Sometimes my husband orders computer parts, and let me tell you, sometimes for a small piece, like a strip of RAM or whatever, they send like this huge package. And you're thinking to yourself, just why waste all of this? For what? What reason do you need to waste a package like that for? It's just ridiculous. Sometimes I don't understand reasoning behind some choices that companies make. If I seem a little off today, it's because I'm still trying to kind of wake up, so. He ordered vanilla extract with several other things yesterday, except vanilla. Right? That's like, it's, and you're sitting there going, what is the point? Like, why? Why so many, like, why such a big package for something so, tiny? I know like places like that, like Amazon and like packing companies like that, they have certain sizes for, amount of different amount of things. So it's a small package for like one small tiny item, and then it's, another size, another certain size for um, different things. But sometimes just because the order is, so big doesn't mean if you're not going to send everything in one package, then you don't need to go by protocol. Usually you go with common sense, if you ask me. At least I would go with the common sense kind of factor. Not everybody uses that common sense factor, but I just broke my pencil. Damn it. Yeah, they've been out for delivery since this morning. Zoe, it says my estimated delivery time is anywhere between 1:45 and 4:45, and that is subject to change. That is very true, Lynn. Very true, my darling. And if common sense were an actual, if everybody did have common sense, we wouldn't be in the world we are today, to be honest. I can hear Willow squeaking her new toy in the background. Like I was saying about Willow the other day, if she sees a stuffed toy, she's claimed it for herself. It doesn't matter how big it is, honestly. Does not matter how big the stuffed toy is. I've seen her drag a, you know, teddy bear that's like 3 times her size and try to get up on the couch with it. So, oh, that's got to be his tail. Okay. So I'm doing this until, hopefully, fingers crossed, we get books. Yes, I'm hoping, I'm praying. I'm praying they'll come. And they don't change the delivery time on me. Because they do that quite often here. They say, oh, it's coming at this time, delivery date, da-da-da-da-da. And then next thing you know, they're changing the time on you. Oh, now the estimated time of delivery is between, 4:45 and, 9:45. So they give you like this 4-hour window, which is, oh, so dumb. Just deliver my shit and get it done. I know they have a lot on their plate, though, so I can only imagine how they felt during the pandemic, to be honest, with all the delivery and stuff. That must have driven them nuts. Okay, so let me just get rid of some of these pencils because I am done with the greens and the pinks. The purples. Those are all those, and that's that. Sorry about the reach, guys. Okay, so that's my little Pete's Dragon dude. Listening to the football at the moment. There's a player called on. Oh my gosh. Sorry, you're such a nerd. I love you, girl. You're such a nerd, though. Okay, we're going to work on little Belle here. I actually need something for the book here. certain color I'm looking for the book pages here. I totally forgot about these. There's that. And the cover of the book, I'm not sure what color I'm going to do that yet, but we'll see. We shall see. All right. I just got to sharpen these. I didn't sharpen them last night, so... Thank you, Lynn. I'm quite happy with them, to be honest. I really am happy. I mean, it wasn't... I wasn't sure how I was going to go with them, but honestly, with the decision to do the go like Disney character theme, it kind of helped narrow down like colors for each of them and which ones I wanted to do what. So I mean, I'm not doing exact color palettes, but it helped narrow down colors for each of them. So which made it a little easier. See how this works. I think I need a light blue as well to go with these. I just need a light blue of sorts. My colors have in store here. It's more of a turquoisey blue, but not really much of a choice here, to be honest. Let's see what my... we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might have to go with this blue a bit. Anyways. Alright. So. Scully. Skull. Oh, Zoe, only you, girl. Now, should I color this dragon blue to kind of work with this? Or should I go like a brown dragon with the accents? Because I was thinking about these being brown and the horns for Belle's hair, so... Maybe we'll go with blue, because it'll be a different kind of blue, I guess. Yeah. Alright. Or maybe yellow, because I only have the one yellow down here. And she's going to be like a turquoisey blue, so never mind. I'll go with yellow. Sounds like a better plan, to be honest. Hi, Hannah. How are you, lovely? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the yellow. I'm using mostly these colors and Artezas. Mostly colors, though, for this dragon here. I know I'm pretty quiet at the moment. Like I said, I'm just trying to still wake up here. And I haven't had a whole coffee yet today, so. And I don't think my meds have kicked in quite yet. So I had somebody, a close friend on YouTube, tell me that they'd love to do lives, but she says, I'm not a good colorist, and she's a marker colorist, and she says, everybody just wants to see some people color with colored pencil, and I'm not a colored pencil colorist. And I said, you know, regardless of how you color, people would want to see you if they, you know, if they love and support you. You know, I don't care if it's marker coloring or colored pencil. I don't go for, you know, the lives with media, like, just, you know, because of the medium they're using. I go for lives because I like the person. Yeah. So, and the other thing was, what she said, you're a better colorist than me. I'm like, whoa. Not as a, you know, not quite, but, you know, it's not about the coloring either. It's how you feel. So we need to encourage her to get out there and do her thing. And who cares? Because, again, I don't go to lives because of the medium being used. I go to lives because I like the person. You can help me encourage her. We're in a chat with her together. If you're catching on to who I'm talking about. Zoe. Yeah, exactly. It's not about the medium being used. It's about, you know, the person. Brute form macaron set. Do you know, combo with them? The brute form macaron set. Let me see. Those are my H&Bs. Sorry. Well, it depends on how fair you want to go with the skin, Lynn. It really does depend on how fair you want to go with the skin. Hang on, I'm just looking for you, Lynn. I've got two brands kind of stuck together here. Pale, slightly pink, as it's a little girl I'm coloring. Okay, so... I'm just sharpening some of my pencils here, hon. Give me uno momento. Okay, so, I mean, I'm not great 100% with skin, Lynn, but, so, these are the colors. Oops, I think it's that color. Yeah, okay, so there is Cherry Blossom, which is B1011 from the Brut Funer Macaron set, and the Shell Pink color. Regardless, I mean, it's up to you how you want to go. You can either put the Cherry Blossom down first and then go over it with the Shell Pink over top, and that's kind of the color you would get. Or if you go the other way around, which is the Shell Pink down first and the Cherry Blossom over top. Regardless, it doesn't matter. You're going to get pretty much the same color. And if you want a little bit of like shading or whatever on it, use the peach just for the different kind of like highlights on the face, if that's the case. Will that work for you? Is that the kind of look you want? Those colors? I mean, you can add in some more pinks if you want, but those colors seem like a fair kind of... Hi, Sue Bear. How are you, honey? Oh, I'm horrible with skin, but I'm getting kind of a little better with like mixing and getting a tone that I like. So I can never find the right skin tone. Alright, so that's my darker yellow one. And oops, need some more. I don't know what's what anymore. Jeez. I think those are those. Okay. So, I think we're going to do the book blue because we need some blue in there for Belle. The little spikes on the back are going to be brown for her hair, and the horns are going to be brown, and the wings we'll probably do a blue, but the outside of the book is going to be blue to bring in the blue for Belle. See if we get some lighting. Does that help with the lighting, guys? I know my lighting's kind of crummy. It's really chilly here today. Like, we woke up and it was so chilly outside that with our air conditioners going, we were literally frozen in my house. My hands were like ice boxes. So we ended up turning off the air conditioners for now. Because it's quite chilly out today. So... What's the weather like where everybody is? Is it kind of like starting to cool down, fall weather, or is it still kind of warm where you are? I mean, I know some states it's warm all year round in some countries, but I know Miss Sweets, Deb, she lives in Florida, so it's kind of warm like, what's warm to us is, uh, maybe chilly to her, because she's lived down there. UK skipped summer? Have they now? You haven't really had much of a summer, have you? Okay, Zoe, no problemo, girl. Alright, and then I'm going to do the pages of the book using my Color Macaron set. I'm using Soft Beige and Ash Rose. Those are the two colors that I use the most when I am coloring book pages, especially if I want them kind of like old looking. I use the Soft Beige, and then I shade with the Ash Rose. Anybody have any questions? You've been lucky. Total 2 weeks. Odd warm days. Really? Wow. Oh, you live in Georgia, do you, Sue? My best friend lives in... Oh, shoot. That didn't sharpen right. My best friend lives in Georgia. Her husband just passed of brain cancer a couple of years ago. But we've been friends for years. I knew her husband too, so. I was supposed to go on a trip to Georgia to visit her, but that didn't quite work out the way we wanted it to, so. When the time is right, I know that it will work out. Oh, welcome back again, Zoe. Did you do any homework last night, Zoe, on your page? There is a set of pencils. Can't remember what set it was from. It might be this one. It's all good. It's all good, girl. So... I told you I didn't wake up till 2 this afternoon. Well, around 1:30ish, 1:45ish, I woke up. I know, I know. Slept the day away, which is not what I want, honestly. I hate those days when I sleep like that. Drives me crazy, honestly. But it's my meds, honestly. Nope, not sweet dreams, sweet doodles. Yes. Figured you'd catch it, but just in case. That is a good title for one of her books, though, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to shade this here. I love my dragons, don't get me wrong. I love the way the page is turning out, but I think I've had just about enough of this page, so I'll be glad to see it done, that's for sure. Ah, come on, pencil, stop breaking. I'm not even pushing that hard on it. That's the worst of it. Yeah, that is a good idea for there's a question. If you could draw and you could create a coloring book, what would you name it, and what would you like, what kinds of things would you add into the book? Me would be the cutesy, but not too cutesy, mythical creatures. Um, Mine would be, a compilation or like a collection of all the cute mythical creatures. Like, if I could draw like colored caramel, I would, and Camellia and Dracova, I would honestly make one big thick book with some detailed pages, some not so much, and have a collection, a little of everything. Lots of foxes. I don't see very many like decent woodland creature coloring books. Like, so that would be a good idea for sure. Is the woodland creatures kind of idea. To be honest. That would be cute, Lynn. And then we could collaborate and create one book between me and you with mythical creatures, cute mythical creatures. Just put my name in the credits, not so much the title, but just the credits. I'd be happy with that. Okay. Just kind of blend this out a bit. Maybe shade some of the pages. Yeah, the acknowledgements. That word literally got stuck when I was trying to say it. It just kind of got stuck. It was weird. And her glasses, I'm going to do this color here. Add some blue. Okay. They tell you that they've shipped it? Is that what they were telling you? I'll have to check when when I'm done this live. I'll check on it. I had to use Zoe's phone number for the gift that I bought her, and she doesn't want to know what she got, but she's going to get the notifications for it. So that's why she's like, I didn't open it. I didn't open it. Thought it was cute. That's all. Color, Arteza. Oh, color. That was Arteza. All right, we're done. Oh, shoot. I didn't do his wings. Crapola. Crapola. All right. Retro video games. That would be kind of, we don't see it very often, so, I mean, that is kind of an interesting idea for a coloring book. I mean, I wish there was, right now there's so many cheap books being made and put on Amazon lately that it's absolutely ridiculous, if you ask me. Some of these books I don't even think, and I'm all for giving, artists a chance and publishers, but now I think it's going a little overboard, if you ask me, with the kind of crappy kind of books that they've been putting out. Like, lately I've been searching for certain things, and all these ridiculously drawn coloring books come up in when I ask, when I put in the search parameters, and it's like, really? This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, these books suck. We need more books with more honesty, if you ask me. I'm just going to shift you guys a bit. Right there. Yeah, they took off Tyson books. I mean, they're starting to eliminate a lot of books. I haven't seen a new Demita Victoria book in forever. I don't know if they're still creating or if they just, don't do or support the Demita Victoria books. I mean, it's just out of curiosity. I'm just flipping you guys around here. Sorry. I didn't want this bar in my way to color this guy, so. Look, when they removed, Coco Wyo and Jude Summer for the longest time, like, stuff like that. It's absolutely ridiculous. They're getting rid of legit, decent artists and letting the cheap, stolen artwork, the books that are full of stolen artwork from artists on Amazon and allowing it to sell. Like, Amazon should be, checking into these. I mean, I know anybody can sell on Amazon. I get that, but there should be a line for like a boundary, like, you know, they have to look into. I mean, I don't know how many times I've messaged Amazon to tell them that, this book isn't legit. It's stolen artwork from Colored Caramel. Colored Caramel just came out with their new book, Sweet Unicorns and Gnomes. There's about 8 knockoffs that I've seen already with the work from the book in in these knocked off books. Like, I'm just, I think they should just check in on these books and make sure, like, even with the people like myself telling them, they still don't pull them down. Are you kidding me? But legit coloring book publishers and artists like, Coco Wyo and stuff, well, we'll take those off because there are money makers, but hey, let's remove them because, well, just something to do. I agree. I agree, Zoe. I understand that, but Lynn, but are they really making money off of knockoff books? Really? Like, I'm just wondering, like, are they really making money off of these cheaply made coloring books? Like, I'll show you what I mean. Let's see. So I typed in fantasy coloring book. Whoops, not that. Ah, my finger keeps hitting it. These are all legit books, I know that. But I'll show you when it starts. As you can see, nothing's coming up because trying to find them. That's the new Creative Haven book. As soon as I find it, it'll start. The books will start one right after the other. As soon as I find it. And there's like a bunch of different artists, So let's take this one for example, okay? Sweet Angel Vintage. Okay? Now, this one, if you were to, it says Derek Dean. Obviously, we know they are, my daughter actually, this used to be my daughter's phone, Hannah, and she got mad one day and whipped it against the wall. So, that's what happened to the phone. Anyways, so yeah, we know this is, Precious Moments. But this book alone has about 8 different, if not more. Huh. Like, let's see this one. And the other thing I hate is when they don't show you the pictures on the back. See, there it is again, Sweet Angel Vintage. There's this one, Whimsical Fairy Homes. I mean, that one, I guess, is alright. But it's stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, here it is again, 101, Sweet Angel. There's that Fantasy Woodland one that I showed you guys a few seconds ago that I clicked on. Like, they're just the same books over and over. Different covers, different... See, there's the Rabbit Girls one. Fantasy Woodland. Sweet angel. Like, that's what I mean by they aren't checking. Yeah, exactly. I know. But I'm just saying, are they really making the money off these books? That's what I was wondering. I know they get a percentage, but I guess people would be buying them, but those are people that aren't, I guess they're amateurs or amateur colorists or just starting off on their coloring journey and they don't know better. Mm-mm. Am I back? I know it paused for a minute. Am I good? Bye, Dawn. My phone froze on my end. I don't know if it did it to you guys, but it froze on my end, so that's why I'm asking. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, my phone froze on my end, so sorry guys for asking. Just all right. This is the last dragon that I have left. This is going to be kind of like Aladdin based, but I'm going more with the jasmine colors, but it's more Aladdin because the, Arabian Night kind of feel to it. So, and then I just had the little, as Zoe calls them, bits and bobs all over the rest of the page to work on. What am I at? I'm just reaching an hour. Yeah, we should have, shouldn't we? We don't really have a reddish dragon, do we? I never thought about that one. Hang on. I'm going to look up his colors for a second.
Welcome back, Matthew.
So this is the colors they have for Mushu. But this pink here is more the background and that there is more for this part here. So he's got a blue purplish kind of color on his ears and then like an orangey red. I think we can make that work, honestly. Just hold for a second and we will readjust, people. Readjust. Some more colors. Give me a few seconds and we will readjust here. It won't take me long because it's only reds and this color here. Just bear with me, my darlings. Okay. So we need a red, a dark red. Talk amongst yourselves. I know what colors I'm going with, so I'll just have to erase. Come on. Just that little bit of blue that I did. Go get you some chocolate, girl, while I look for colors. Okay, let's see. Pulled in yellow for his belly. I think that's actually the same color, isn't it? No. I'm still here. Almost do the same. Slight intermission, guys. Little bit of an intermission. Alright, we have some colors that we'll try to make work. We'll try, no guarantees though. Okay, so we are going to go with Mushu now, thanks to Miss Thing's brilliant mind before we got too far on the Jasmine thing. Which I didn't do too much on this, and it's a good thing I just used a light hand. Alright. You have intermission snacks? Okay. What was that, love? Oh. I need this purple for his little top part there. Okay. So, I do have all Arteza pencils here that I've chosen for Mushu. So I have Coral for a very light shade for him. And, well, the rest will just kind of make work, I guess. definitely be the one that stands out the most, I'm assuming. Because he's totally the odd one out of the bunch. Let's just put it that way. Whoops, I heard that break. Has to be this one, I think. Sorry about the reaching, guys. Don't mean to be in the way. Yeah, we're getting there, guys. All right. Okay, so we are going to use the ouch, the coral as a base, because his chest plate is a golden yellow. So for the rest of him, we're going to start with a very light hand and go with coral as a base for him. I apologize if I'm boring everybody. So anybody done anything other than color on the weekend, this weekend? Or, well, it's the start of the weekend, isn't it? Saturday, I guess. No plans for me until Monday. I get to babysit my grandbaby. He learned how to clap, so everything is, you know, a happy moment with him because he likes to clap. So he'll do things and he'll look at you and he'll wait for you to go, yay, good job. And he starts to clap. School will be starting here soon, after the long weekend in September. School starts up here in Ontario. You've been playing Crash Bandicoot game? Awesome. Yeah, I love him. Right now, this age is so fun because he's discovering so many things. He also discovered how to rip his diaper off. So, yeah, that's another fun thing that we have to keep clothes on him. And he hates clothes. That's the other thing he hates. He hates having clothes on. It is not his cup of tea. If he could, he'd run around naked all day. That boy. If he could. Not saying we let him. I'm just saying, if he could, he would. Yep, the naked age. The streaker age. Right? Okay, the second color I am using is blood orange to go around like I do my shading. Oh, really? Lynn? So it's got to be a boy thing. And the funniest thing happened the one day. My daughter gave him a bath. And she took him out of the tub, you know, put a towel around him. And she sat him, because the bathroom is just off the kitchen. So she sat him on the kitchen floor, wrapped in the towel. so she can go, empty the tub and take out all his toys and stuff. Well, she come back and he's laughing away, sitting on the floor, naked. So she come around to see what was so funny. He had discovered his little wee wee, and he was flicking it, and he thought it was the funniest thing in the world. So he discovered that he had something to tug on. So, needless to say, a little bugger. But he thought it was the funniest thing in the world. He was just completely, what's this sort of thing. This is something I didn't know. And he's a thumb sucker. My daughter was too, his mom. But my daughter learned how to, like, she never used her teeth to rub up when she sucked her thumb. She didn't bite down. She would just put it off to the side of her cheek and suck it that way. My grandson, he bites down. Like he has, when he's sucking, his teeth rub against here. So needless to say, there's like a big gash coming up on his thumb. So I told her, be careful, because my husband's brother used to be a thumb sucker, his youngest brother. And he sucked using his teeth as well. And he sucked it right down to the bone. So I told my daughter to just keep an eye on it. And she had to take little Bubby to the hospital the other day. He was outside and must have stepped on something. And whatever it was, it infected the heel of his foot. So they went to the hospital. She caught the infection on time, so he didn't need any antibiotics, which is good. But she caught it right away before it got really bad, so. Come on now. There we go. You're still a thumb sucker. Yeah, we don't know what he stepped on. I mean, it wasn't bothering him, to be honest. Like his foot wasn't bothering him, but my daughter just happened to notice this spot on the heel of his foot. But I think it doesn't bother him because he was walking on his toes. Like he has a habit of walking on his toes. So. But yeah, everything is, he's at that age where he's discovering a whole bunch of different things, and it's fun to watch kids that age, because to them, I mean, to us, we've seen everything he's discovering, like it's not a big deal to us, but to him it is a big deal because he's just discovering it. And it's kind of refreshing to see the awe in his face when he discovers something that we, as humans take for granted, because it's just, we've seen it all our lives. But to him, it's the first time, and I don't know. I think it's just an age where sometimes, we forget the beauty of the world because we see it every day. So. Zoe, have we had a visit from, from the one we were talking about before. And then I'm going to use, I'm going to use this one. Okay. I just didn't know if I missed it or what happened. That's all. Doesn't really matter which color I go with. Okay. So I'm going to go in with Vermilion from the Arteza set as the one darker shade. And then I'll blend them all together and probably outline with like a darker red, brown kind of color. Yeah, I think with people going live on YouTube, like I said earlier, I don't go to their lives because of, you know, the medium that they're using. I go to their lives because I like the person. Maybe some people, you know, go for lives according to mediums, but I don't. I go because I like the person and just want to show my love and support. Sometimes I just listen and watch. Sometimes I join in chat. It all depends on my mood, honestly. And honestly, I wouldn't be doing as many lives as I am without the encouragement of Zoe and Miss Lynn, to be honest. I never really thought I was interesting enough to be and do lives, you know. To me anyways. But apparently I do have something that... So... Anybody have any special plans for the rest of the weekend, or the end of the month will be coming up soon. I'll be getting my kids ready for school. If my youngest daughter will actually go this year, she doesn't like to go because she gets picked on at school because she's autistic and different, and she's beautiful and special in so many ways, but you know, kids, they are mean when they see somebody different. They know who to pick on. Well, thank you, Lynn. I love having you here. And if I could, I'd deal with the bullies myself at school because we've called the principal, and the principal says, oh yeah, I'll deal with it, and doesn't do a damn thing. So, needless to say, because the principal doesn't even have her back, you know, she feels like she's all alone. So, yeah. And if I could, I'd, you know, do it for her, but I can't, so. Kids are just ugly and mean. You're gonna have a lazy day tomorrow? Got my best friend of nearly 50 years. Ooh, very nice, Lynn. That'll be nice. That'll be fun. I can only imagine the mischief you'll really get into, eh? If she's been your best friend for 50 years, And the little mischievous person that you are, I can only imagine, Miss Lynn. Oh yeah, Sue. I mean, I've had lots of people tell her, the other day she showed me an outfit or the way she wanted to start dressing, and her comments to me were, "But I don't think I'm pretty enough." And it literally broke my heart. And I told her, "You're beautiful, and if people can't see that beauty, then that's their loss. If they can't see you for the person that you are, then they're the idiots, not, you know, you don't have to feel bad for being you." So it just breaks my heart, and especially with your own kids, right? I mean, that's the hardest part is, I know what we went through, but honestly, I think kids have it harder than we did growing up, to be honest. It's a lot tougher now than it was when we were younger, so. Yeah, I think kids, especially teenage girls, have it the worst um, in these days. It was hard enough being a teenage girl, in high school, when I was in high school, which was the late 90s, early 2000s. But now, some kids have no respect, no filter, no discipline, no, stuff like that. Like, and they don't care who they hurt. So, exactly, Sue. Even on social media, they're doing it, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely no need for that crap. The one color I am using for the outline to give him that kind of reddish orange tinge is cherry red. My daughter is awake, so my cat, she's his favorite person, so he's going stupid right now. And I'm sorry you're going through that, honestly, Sam. It is true, though. I don't completely understand how you feel, but at the same time, I understand that I can only try to understand, the nastiness of people. I mean, people are nasty to us, anybody nowadays. Um, People are just so ugly and miserable, and sometimes it's like, really? Like, can you people not be happy for a change? Like, you're alive. You made it through a giant pandemic, you know, and it's just so, it irks me. Awesome, Lynn. I'm awesome, awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad you like it, and I'm glad I was able to help. And like I said, I wasn't 100% sure because I'm not one for coloring skin. I try to avoid pictures that have, you know, I mean, I will color pictures, like I'll color chibi girls and stuff like that, but like a realism kind of thing, yeah. I'm not overly great with it, so I'm glad I was able to help, my darling. Did you write it down for next time so you don't forget, girl? And yeah, you can add different colors to that. You can definitely add more colors to, you know, the skin tone. That was just kind of like a rough kind of idea. I will definitely go look at the picture you sent after stream. I am not touching buttons like yesterday. Forget that. Yee. No mishaps today, I hope. Alright, just gonna use my blender pencil. And Sue, if you want to color a dragon, go for it, girl. Oh, I was supposed to do his ears too. I wanted to do a little bit of shading here. Oh gosh, honey. Something maybe set it off, huh? Well, I hope you'll be okay, hon. Thank you for the idea of Mushu, though, Zoe. That helped quite a bit. I actually like this one better than the whole Jasmine, Aladdin kind of Arabian Nights thing, just because of the fact that I already have so much blues and so much, you know, yellows that this kind of gave me a different kind of, you know, um, color combinations that, you know, I didn't get bored of, so to speak. Ah, the black ink is smudging. I don't like it. Thank you. You found a dragon page, Sue? Well, you can always do it like I did. I went, like I said, I used, I looked up Disney colors, like Disney character colors, color palettes, and that's how I decided on colors, color choices for my dragons, which helped quite a bit, like I said earlier, because it kind of, I mean, yes, I still had to look and choose the colors, but it gave me a color range to focus my eyes to. So, you know, for say Rapunzel, I focus myself on some of the colors from the color palette, you know, yellows, kind of like corally pinks and regular pink, that kind of thing. So it kind of helped decide colors, to be honest. I know, doesn't it? It does look like a little minion right in between it all. I never thought about that, to be honest. Well, we can call that one the odd one out. How's that sound? It's almost like Find Waldo, except find the minion. I did have a lighter yellow. What happened to it? What was that? A lighter yellow. And it disappeared on me. What happened to it? Beedo, Beedo, Beedo. I love the Minions. When Minions first came out, my kids started learning Minion language. Just turning on the fan a bit because it's a little bit starting to warm up in here. Alright, so for the belly, because it's yellow, I don't know, I might go one shade darker, I'm not sure, just to go around them, but I'm not 100% sure yet, so. You see, that's just, Sam, I mean, that's just, yeah, that's just mean. Not all people have, you know, a mental disability or whatever the case because they're in a wheelchair. I mean, lots of people who are in wheelchairs still have their wits about them and, you know, they're not completely incapable. That's the problem. People who see people in wheelchairs, they automatically just assume that you're incapable. Oh, Zoe, I love you, girl. Yeah, we're not playing that game, are we? Yeah. No, no. No, you got a Zoe on your track there, bud. You got Zoe on your tail. She's hunting. She's hunting rabbits. I can't say the word, because if I say the word, then it's just gonna create a freaking trap for that, but... Hi, Thomas. How are you? Glad you can make it. Happy to see you. I'm gonna shade with a little bit of a brown color. Guess what, everybody? We're almost done Mushu, and guess what? Not really today, it's not. Usually when forest fires happen around us, yeah, we do usually get the brunt of it. And, yeah, we usually get the brunt of, and you can't even go outside because you can't breathe. The 1 week we weren't to be outside at all because of air quality. It was so bad. And I mean, you could smell, and you can smell it in the air. And the worst of it is, of the forest fires, is the fact that where I am, the forest fires are in like hours away from me, but the air quality, because of all the forest fires and them kind of colliding together, the smoke colliding together, it starts to, you know, wade over the town in the city. Give me a second, guys. The other one will be here soon, I hope. Guess what, my lovelies? Review. So I'm just gonna finish Mushu here, and then we will get into my Amazon package. I'm Just gonna do the purple. I do want to do the gold in his ears. And then this part purple. And then the bits and bobs I will finish up after. And I know there's only 20 minutes left. I did. My address wasn't on it. That's why I moved it. That's why I moved it up. So the address wasn't showing. Might have been there for a few seconds, but... Hi, Mandy. Do your ears. So we will, after I'm done this, we will go through my books that I got, and we can choose a picture to work on starting tomorrow, because this picture, all I have after I'm done Mushu here is the little bits and bobs parts, which will be left to do. As Zoe calls them, little bits and bobs. Okay. And then we got just this part here, which is the purple on Mushu. I think that's part of his back too. Well, that's good. I'm glad you were able to do so, Miss Thank. I mean, my sweet, sweet friend. So let's cover. Alright, there's our sweet little Mushu for now. What do you guys think of Mushu? Let me see if I can zoom you guys out. Just give me a second. I gotta move my phone, look away, get dizzy easy. Come on. Sorry, I know I'm sideways, guys. Alright, I think I'm not zoomed out at all. Why is this not zooming out? That's the problem. I don't know why it's not zooming out. Yeah, it's not doing it. Okay, anyways. This is the page. I know it's sideways, but this is what it looks like. So this is Maleficent, Rapunzel, Scar, Pete from Pete's the Dragon, Hades, Ursula, Mushu, and Belle, or a minion. Whatever way you want to go with it. And then all I have are the little bits and bobs, like Zoe calls it, like the cloud behind Mushu, the sword, the leaf, the rest of Hades, horns, I guess, more clouds. That looks like an eggshell, and just the stars and the apple. But let's get into my new books to see what pages we can do. I'm just going to put some of these pencils away. 2 seconds. Yep, these are all our cheeses. Makes cleanup a little easier because they all belong together. So right. So I only got the 2 out of the 3 here that I ordered, but I'll take 2 out of 3 anyway. Dun, dun, dun. Nice to have so many books, to be honest. Alright, my lovelies. I'm going to finish that up too with my paint pens, which won't take long. Let me get my tabbies out here. And we can see, I honestly don't know why. Just let me flip this for a minute. Yeah, I don't know why I can't zoom out. Honestly. Oh my gosh. Pissing me off. Sorry guys. Yes, the screen is black, but I'm done. I can't even rotate I can't. Sorry, I don't mean to. And that's even zoomed in more, so, you know. Oh, I'm going to freak out here in a minute. So angry right now. Why it won't zoom out is beyond me. I really don't know. I'm getting really pissed off. I'm sorry, guys. Let me take a breather. Any other time I can zoom out on my damn phone. Today I can't. I'm literally, my stomach is in knots right now because of it. I can never get it to zoom out or zoom in good, like, properly. And now I can't get it to bloody well zoom out the way I want it to be. Just give me a few seconds to take a few deep breaths before my major anxiety kicks in. I don't think so, honey. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, that won't work, honey. If I do that, then I lose you guys. So that's not a good idea. Anyways, we'll do what we can. This is the new R.J. Henson Lost and Found book. And I got the, of course, 50 space-themed miniatures. I mean, I know you can see the majority of it, so if anything, I will move it up and down if I have to. So, for tomorrow's stream, I need your guys' help choosing, because my stream should be done in about 8 minutes. So, let's choose some pictures to color. We could do this book belongs to page. That looks kind of fun, to be honest. But that's a lot of browns and yeah. So we're just gonna do the white backgrounds is what we're gonna start with. Any of these pages, if anything catches your eye, let me know. And we can... This one is a definite for me because the Enchanted Door. I so love this page. So I am putting a tab on this one here for myself. And Zoe probably thought the exact same thing when she saw the page. A little dragon. The search for lost treasure. The lost lighthouse. You like the door too? Awesome. Help. A lot of bits in on that one. Lost in the City. Of course, Zoe's favorite, With All My Heart, the Tin Man. Home for Lost Cats. And Opposites Attract. This would be an interesting one. Wrong Turn. Lost Kingdom. A New Trick. I think this one's kind of cute too. I'm going to tab that one for myself as well. Another one of Zoe's favorites. And this one for Zoe. I like this one. I just don't know how I would do it yet, color-wise. Land of Lost Socks. Destiny. Bug Catcher. Freedom Found. Surprised Zoe's not pitching in her thoughts here. Oh, you're gonna head off? Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, I'll be done soon. I'm just deciding what I'm asking people what they would like. I like this one as well. The Collector. Hopefully you'll feel better, honey. And there's Paradise Found. This is another one I like. Lynn, are you still with me here, girly? Bye, Zoe. Thank you, sweetie, for being such an amazing mod. And those are the four that I like from the Lost and Found. Now, 50 space-themed miniatures. Oh, this is the one I wanted. I actually recommended a few times on the Camellia's group about a space-themed miniatures book, and she finally did it. I'm so excited. I've been asking since last year. So, we got the pictures from Lost and Found. Who has gotten the new R.J. Hampson book already? Just kind of a show of hands. Oh, I'm glad you're still here, Leslie. I'm sorry I'm going a little bit over, guys. I mean, technically, I'm supposed to go till 4:30 because I was supposed to start at 2:30. So, technically, in reality, I started early on, you know, so I'm supposed to be going till 4:30 anyways. So, show of hands, who has gotten the new Lost and Found or even ordered it? An Egyptian page? Yeah, there is an Egyptian page. Just in case anybody wants to follow along, if I do choose to do one from the Lost and Found, R.J. Hampson. But I guarantee you this book will be one of my mostly colored in books by Camellia. You've got the one? No new books there? Okay. So, yeah, I literally kept putting the thought in the group. I think it was like once every 3 months I'd say, we could use a space-themed miniatures. We could use a space-themed miniatures one. And I guess she finally kind of went with it. So. The doors, of course, are a given for me in this book because I do most of the doors in all of the miniature books. This one is cute. Who has ordered this one here? Sue, do you have this one? I might end up doing a page from this book tomorrow, and depending if I finish it or not, then we can start the R.J. Hampson, but I'm dying to get into this page. Beautiful, Leslie. Oh, you're going to get it next month? Okay. I think this one is absolutely adorable. So this one is being tagged for me. This one is cute too. The little sloths on the planets. I'm only tagging pictures that I want to do on a live with you guys. I mean, I'd love to do one all the time, but this is... Oh, I dropped my tags. Sorry. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh. This one... I want to do This one's cute too. Hell, I'm gonna end up tagging this whole book almost. I guarantee you. Those are cute. Cute little puppy and kitty. Little spaceship Ferris wheel. Yeah. This one's cute too. The little space. Here's this one. Yeah, I think I'm hoping. You can always suggest it in her Facebook group, Sue. Apparently she does see it, so I guess she likes getting ideas from everybody, to be honest. Tree is cute, but I wonder how I would go. I don't know if I would do like an ice blue tree. Well, the doors are givens with me. Yeah. I love my kawaii cute stuff. This is cute too, but this one here is one that I absolutely love. And when I first saw this page, it made me, I don't know who else knows, but this made me think of Rainbow Bright for some reason. Don't know, I think it's the stars and just the creature itself, but it made me think of Rainbow Bright. So I was thinking all rainbow for this little guy. That's my thoughts, so I'd have to think about that one. This one is cute too. I know it's so hard to choose. That's why I said blue, that I would literally end up tagging most of these pages. I don't even know why I'm tagging them, to be honest. In all honesty, I really don't understand why I'm tagging it, because this is cute too. Alien Wedding. I don't know about that one, but okay. I guess every kind of creature deserves happiness. This door I love, of course. I'm not even tagging anymore because literally I could tag this whole book. I'll have no tags left. I see this door like the Monsters, Inc. doors, I guess you could say, from the movie Monsters, Inc. That's what I see when I see these doors. Little aliens down some kind of wormhole slide. Oh, I get it, Sam. I do. This one's cute too. They're all cute. I mean, I can only say cute so much, to be honest. So, to decide which one I'll be coloring tomorrow, that will be the challenge. But, because I want to color all of these right now. But, this little rocket house is cute too. Oh my gosh, look at all the little... They're so cute. Kind of tags to use. It, I mean, I usually use like paper tags, like the sticky note kind of paper tags. I have those ones. I have these little tags here. They're just the little sticky note paper tabs. Those are the ones that I use. They don't, to me, they don't damage the page with the paper sticky note ones. They won't damage your page. I thought I saw one. I don't know if it was from this book or not. I have to see. I don't know if it was this book I saw it in. This is cute too. Space Candy. This makes me think of Avatar, the movie. This is definitely an interesting one. So most likely I'll base with alcohol marker depending on the space on the character or whatever. If it's a smaller area, then I won't use the alcohol marker. But yeah. And that was that. Like, look at all these miniature books she has. Good Lord. She has so many of them. Wow. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. She's got 16 miniature books out already. So, what would you guys prefer me to work on tomorrow? Do you want a space-themed miniature, or do you want a from the Lost and Found? Do you want a more simpler page, because the last few pages have been a little bit more detailed? Yeah, that's the problem, Lynn. And I still have one more book coming, but if I had to choose a page, honestly, that I'm really feeling, where is it? Not that one. It might be this one here, or, let's see. There's this one here as well. This guy is so cute. I love him. Don't want to do that one quite yet because it's one of my favorite pages. I think there's the one in the back. Yeah, it's that one, this one, or there's one, or the one with the bathtub, and then there's the one in the back with the 4, oh, there's that one that's Avatar based, and where are you? Yeah, the rabbit one is cute. I missed it when I was flipping back. This one here, I really think is cute. But yes, we can do Lost and Found as well. So it all depends, you know, how I'm feeling or whatnot. But yeah, so Yes, I go live tomorrow. Hopefully I won't be late tomorrow, so it'll be 2 p.m. Eastern time. Probably 7 your time. Yeah, like Lynn said. Leslie. Yeah, 7 p.m. UK time. 2 p.m. Eastern time. But, and that's okay, honey. Lynn, that's okay. Honest. But yeah, so that is that for today. Tomorrow is a whole new day and new books to color out of, so I'm pretty excited about that. And yeah, so I'm gonna end it here for today, and remember to stay safe, be kind, keep smiling, and happy coloring, my colorful dreamers. And until next time, and yes, paper clips do work, darling, but sticky notes are just easier. And that's okay, Leslie, that's fine. And thank you for coming, guys. Bye, guys. Bye, Lynn. See you tomorrow, Sue.